Hello, guys. I know it's been a while. Welcome back. So, on this episode of Instacart, we're going to talk about tip bidders. Oh, how I loathe tip bidders. It doesn't happen a lot, but you will have it happen to you at some point if you do this long enough. What I suggest you do is you keep track of all the delivery addresses that you've delivered to. You can notate names if you want, but at least the addresses. So that way, when your tip gets reduced, if you don't believe you did anything wrong and it's not a percentage tip that went down, it's an obvious tip bait. We're not talking about, you refunded 5 items, you made a bunch of substitutes, and your tip dropped like $3 or $4 on a $20 tip because you found some cheaper stuff. That's a percentage-based tip system, and that does tend to happen. We're talking about somebody who, say, tips $35, 33 and some change, and then cuts the tip to $1.67. Yes, I'm talking about you, Kyle C., 21 Donatello, Aliso Viejo, California. Some people are just assholes, and the guy I just mentioned was, because that morning on this particular day, I got a 6 a.m. Stater Brothers order. Had a decent tip on it. It was 2 people. One of them was this dude. And I went and delivered both. I shopped everything. I, for the most part, found everything. I think there was like 1 substitution. Now, the only thing I can think that I rubbed this guy wrong was, and this is a policy thing, this has no bearing that I get to choose from. There was alcohol in his order. Okay? Whenever you're delivering alcohol orders, if you don't know already, you have to get ID from somebody who's at the address that's 21 years or older. It does not have to be the customer. It just has to be an adult that is of legal age to accept alcohol, or restricted items, I should say. And this guy went and brought me his wife's ID. And yeah, no. See, it's got to be your ID. Like, take for example, I'm some 17-year-old kid and I'm at the bar trying to get some drinks, and I give them daddy's ID. Are they gonna take that? No, it's not legal. Now, I have moral values, but it's not so much a moral values as I don't want to get busted. The state does stings. Instacart, Baywatch, they got access to your phone. They got access to your camera. They got access to your microphone. They got access to everything on your phone with the app. And you never know when Big Brother is going to be watching you. And so the last thing I want to do is get myself arrested and fined for doing something stupid. So no, you don't take somebody's ID that doesn't belong to them. So he had to go back in and get his ID. I guess he was a little irked on it. But I don't know if that really was the case. I think what it really was he probably had a crap tip the day before. Because a lot of the times those 6 a.m. orders are holdovers from the day before. And he decided that morning they were going to up that tip. Now, the order wasn't his name. And then he decided he's going to drop that tip. However, I'm curious. Why $1.67? What was the point behind that? What made you come up with that exact number? Because I'll tell you what, later on that day, I got that guy again. I was like, crap. And I didn't even pay attention. It was a quick Costco order. Yet again, 2 people. There was a couple items for him. There was a couple items for the other one. Decent pay. Or at least I thought it was. Nope. Tip bait again. Cut the tip down to $1.67 again. All the years of doing Instacart, it's only happened to me a couple of times. So it's not that prevalent, but it does happen. And like I said, keep track of these people. I use Google Maps. Google Maps, I'm able to save all these addresses I've been to and put them in a little list. And put little notes on each address. You used to be able to share those publicly, but I guess Google took that away. But, I don't get what these people don't realize. Like, we know it's you. I mean, I got your address. I can come back to your house and do some shit. And believe me, I really wanted to. But, yeah, in the end, I pussied out. Maybe not so much pussied out, but I just chose to let it go. Enough time had gone by, and I was moving on and doing more orders and forget that guy. I actually reached out to Instacart to make sure that I did not ever get him again. He got blackballed. Or at least on my end, he got blackballed. Now, there's a little trick to dealing with those customers. If you get one again and you've had issues with them, you can reach out to support. Say you got a double or triple order and say, hey, look, I got a safety issue with this person. I need them removed from my order. It's a safety issue. You got to give them a good reason, though, for it being a safety issue. I can't say it's because of the tip, but I've used, I've had verbal confrontation, almost physical, with people in the past, and they have to remove them because they can't confirm nor deny that actually happened. So they have to, if you lodge that concern, take that person away from your order, and it doesn't count as a cancellation. It doesn't impact you at all. The only thing that happens is you lose the tip, but you get the batch pay. So there's an upside to it. If it's a single order, same thing. You lose tip, you get the batch pay. They have to do the same thing. So there's that. But tip baiting is not so bad. It does still happen. But like I said, keep track of those people. Because you're going to want to not deliver to them again. Unless you want to get screwed over again. Because I guarantee they're going to do it enough times. And they'll get nailed. So, anywho, guys, I don't want to make this a long, drawn-out one, but do appreciate those of you, like 30 of you that watch these videos. Hopefully this is some useful information. If you want to know something more, I've been an Instacart shopper probably for the better part of, 3 years. I've got a lot of knowledge on this company. I've done a lot of orders. I'll be more than willing to try to make a video to help you. Have a great day. Best of luck and make that money.